It's fucking banger, man. I love that shit. How's everybody doing tonight? Pretty good. I'm feeling pretty mellow right now. Just ate a few Tide Pods before I got on stage. Feeling pretty lit. Cruising right now. I don't know if it was like an indica or like a sativa or something. It could have been a hybrid. It was like a 2-in-1 Tide Pod, so I don't know. Fuck people, man. Why is this a thing? I don't understand. It's 2018, and it's like, you guys know what would be a great idea? If we ate detergent, and we could put it online. And we can tell other people to eat detergent. It's like, how are these people like still like in our society, you know? Like you would think that natural selection would like kick these people out hundreds of years ago. Apparently not. Like, or are they not like old enough to have seen those like PSAs from the 90s with those two like blue puppet kids like, don't you put it in your mouth, don't you put it in your mouth. Like, I learned not to put shit in my mouth that I knew wasn't food. But I guess like even at the end of the thing, it's like, and if you don't know what it is, remember, boys and girls, don't put it in your mouth. So I did it, and these kids are fucking, I hate this world so much. But you know, kids make mistakes. Kids are stupid. I'm no different. Like when I was 13, I was in New York City and I saw steam coming out of the sewage grate, and I was like, oh, I could walk through it like I'm in a fashion show. Mom, put on a beat for me. Zev, you smell like shit. But it's not only kids that make mistakes, you know, like, the more mistakes you make, the more lessons you learn. Here's a lesson for you. If you're gonna eat a slice of deep dish pizza, don't have sex right after. True story. I'm lactose intolerant. I won't go into details, I'll spare you. But having a slice of deep dish pizza and having sex directly after is like having a threesome with that person and the ghost of Giuseppe just fucking punching you in the gut. Hey, fuck you! I'm not gonna let you finish! By Dr. Upker. I was reading the headlines recently. There wasn't a second date, I'll tell you. So I was reading the headlines and I saw that England has appointed a minister of loneliness. That's so sad. Apparently 9 million people suffer from loneliness. Except I was just thinking really hard about like the title, Minister of Loneliness, and all I could think of was this. It's not a fucking face, they appointed me the fucking Minister of Loneliness! I'm going to listen to the whole Zayn album by myself in my room, hold my calls. Oh god. So I was hanging out with my sister a few days ago, and my sister is notoriously known for not knowing the actual lyrics to songs. I feel like we all know that's a person who just like totally gets the lyrics. I was like, oh, I thought it was this. Like, no, it's something else entirely. They're like the famous like misheard lyrics, you know, like Elton John. Hold my clothes and tie me down, sir. Yeah. Or Eagles, on a dark desert highway, cool whip in my hair. That's not what he said either. So my sister showed me this website, and she's like, Zev, look, it's called Misheard Lyrics. What? Misheard Lyrics, it's so funny, they have all the songs I got wrong. They have the actual lyrics on it, but with what I said. I was like, okay, girl. Not only did you think thinking that Gwen Stefani's song actually went, "I ain't no Harlem black girl," and turned it into a borderline racist anthem. You also managed to mispronounce the word misheard. Embarrassing. But I feel like at the end of the day, we're all embarrassing creatures, you know? Like, we don't want to embarrass ourselves in public. Like, we've had a good day if we didn't do something stupid in front of people. I'm gonna tell you an embarrassing story right now. So who here remembers their first kiss? Yeah. So I feel like you either fall into one or the other category. Either it was the most magical, fantastic experience of your young life, or it was the most embarrassing and awkward thing you've ever been a part of and you just wish you would forget. I belong to the latter category. So I was at a Jewish summer camp. Yeah! And which is where like Jewish parents send their Jewish kids to the forest, where they can meet other Jewish kids so they can make Jewish babies together. It's a perfect plan. So one summer, I was like to myself, okay, I'm going to camp. This is gonna be the summer, Zev. This is gonna be the summer that you kiss a girl, and it's gonna be the best thing ever. So I go to camp. I'm like having a great time, whatever. And it's the night activity where all of us are together and we're doing. I think it was like movie trivia or something like that. Doesn't matter. So at the end, you would ask. There was a thing at the camp called a walk back. Now a walk back is when you go up to a girl and say, "Hey, you want to go on a walk back?" Where you basically walk that person to their cabin at the end of the night. Usually something happens at the end. So I was talking to this girl, and like she was giving me all those nonverbal cues, the good ones. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask her. Hey, do you want to go walk back? And she's like, yeah, sure. So we go, and I'm like so fucking nervous. Like we're walking, and my hand is like shaking like crazy. She's like, "Are you shaking?" I'm like, "No, I just have a tremor. It's a medical condition." And then like like that weird small talk you have with people while you're like, you're gonna kiss them for the first time, but like you don't really know what to say. It's super awkward. So I'm just like, "Oh yeah, look at the moon. It's so far away." So we get to the cabin and I'm saying more stupid shit. "Oh, this is your cabin, huh? It's also made out of wood like mine." Cool. So and eventually she was just like sick of it, so she just like stuck out her lips like this. And I was like, and I kissed her for like 3 seconds. It was like the best 3 seconds of my life. And then I take her forehead. I kiss her on the forehead. Yep. And she's like, "Is that it?" And I was like, "Yep, good night." I was 18 years old.